Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for Major League Baseball on Saturday, August 21st, 2021. My name is Steve, and I'm going to have 4 picks here for you today that I think are great value picks for the Saturday slate of baseball. Guys, I just want to thank you all for your support on the stream. Really appreciate it. Really been growing the channel lately. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps us grow the channel. Have a goal to hit 280 subscribers by the end of Sunday's episode. So really appreciate your guys' help with that. Other than that, guys, we're going to get straight into our results from last night. They were not great. We went 1-3. Definitely a rough night. Starting out with our one win, we had the Braves minus 1.5 run line in the first 5 innings. Cashed this one fairly easily. Dansby Swanson hit a 2-run homer. Braves ended up winning that 3-0 after 5 innings. So that was good. We started the night with that, and then we had the Marlins first 5 innings plus 0.5 run line versus the Reds. Thought the Reds were due for a letdown here, guys. Eliza Hernandez was coming in pitching really well for the Marlins, and he didn't pitch bad. He only gave up 2 runs, but the Marlins couldn't muster any runs off the struggling Sonny Gray. He actually pitched pretty well tonight, so go figure. And then we had under 11.5 runs in the Rockies Diamondbacks game. And this just didn't come in, guys. We were actually in the money on this bet late in the 8th inning. And then just fell apart in the bottom of the 8th. It was 6-4. Rockies played 3 to make it 9-4. And then the bet was over. So what can you do? And then the Angels money line, guys. They let me down. I really thought the Angels would respond here on the road against the Indians after that throwing comeback the other day, 10-2 comeback. They swept the Tigers, thought they'd play much better, and they got rocked. And the Indians bullpen held it down. So what can you do? We move on, though, guys. We went 1-3, like I said. We move on to today, though. We're going for that 4-0. We're going to respond with a vengeance. We're going to get it done here today, guys. Getting right into our picks at number 1. We're going with the Giants money line versus the Oakland Athletics. So we got Kevin Gausman here going to the mound for the Giants. 12-5 with a 2.40 ERA. Going up against Sean Manaea, 8-8 with a 3.77 ERA. So for Gausman in his last 3, 1-1 for earned runs. For Sean Manaea, 7, 3, and 5 for earned runs. So guys, a lot of this bet is actually predicated around the recent struggles of Sean Manaea. He has not looked himself. He has been a different pitcher the last few starts, and I don't like that he hasn't gotten beyond the 5th inning. He has not gotten beyond the 5th inning in each of his last 3 starts, which is just not a good sign. There's something probably more going on here. I don't know if the man's injured or what's going on. He has a sore arm or something. He just does not look himself. So I'm definitely going to roll Giants here, especially with Kevin Gausman on the mound. And especially if the odds makers want to give me just about even money on this. It's a little juiced at minus 124, but for the most part, pretty close to even money here. Giants just have slight edges in just about every statistical category over the Athletics. And then you give me Gausman versus Manaea. I'm taking Gausman all day. Like I said, the slight edges, we got 9th in runs for the Giants, 14th for the Athletics. Bullpen, we got San Francisco with the 3rd ranked bullpen in baseball. Athletics are 6th. So Athletics are not a bad team at all, guys. And I've bet the Athletics before, but not today. Let's go Giants money line. And like I said, for Manaea, he hasn't got me on the 5th inning. In his last 3 starts, he's only pitched 11 innings, and he's given up those 15 runs. So that is not good. So I love the Giants here. Take him here on the money line on the road versus the Athletics at minus 124 odds for your number 1 pick. Okay, guys, and at number 2, we got over 9.5 runs in the Rangers-Red Sox game at minus 110 odds. So we got Lyles here going to the mound for the Rangers, 5-10 with a 5.55 ERA. Going up against Eduardo Rodriguez, 9-6 with a 4.97 ERA. So for Lyles in his last 3, 5, 6, and 6 for earned runs. And for Eduardo Rodriguez, 0, 2, and 0, which is actually pretty good. What I like here, guys, obviously, I love the matchup with Lyles and the Red Sox on the road at Fenway Park. He's going to struggle mightily. It's not going to be a good look for him. You talk about the Red Sox, 5th in runs, 2nd in hits. Very potent offense, especially at home. Love taking them at home. They're a much better team at home. And then, we talk about Eduardo Rodriguez, right? He is definitely capable of getting loose against anybody. And the Rangers are capable of hanging an occasional 8 spot on somebody. I don't get it, but like 2 games ago, they played the Mariners in Texas. And this was in Texas, of course, with Chris Flexen on the mound. And they put up 8 runs against Flexen and that Mariners bullpen. Pretty much just against the Mariners bullpen, which is ranked pretty good. They're a pretty solid bullpen. So what I like here, guys, also is we're talking about 2 bullpens that aren't that great. Neither of these bullpens are dominant. 12th for the Red Sox, the bullpen ERA, and Rangers are 18th. So Rangers just across the board are just not a good team. But I really love the over here, guys. I think the Red Sox are almost capable of cashing this themselves, so we don't need a lot of help from Rodriguez, but I think it'll give us enough. I love the over, guys. Over 9.5 runs in the Red Sox-Rangers game at -110 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we got over 5 runs in the first 5 innings of the Mariners-Astros game at -105 odds. So I do like the odds payout in this, guys. It's on the better side of things. We got Logan Gilbert here going to the mound for the Mariners. 5-4 with a 4.42 ERA. Going up against Odorizzi of the Astros. 5-6 with a 4.74 ERA. And for Gilbert in his last 3, 5, 2, and 3 for earned runs. For Odorizzi, 4, 0, and 6. So obviously we like that. These guys both post on the higher side of the ERA. And of course, think about this Astros lineup. I say this all the time. I feel like it should be like a famous quote by now. First in runs, first in hits. Houston Astros. They make a lot of people look bad. They made the Mariners look bad last night. Astros scored 12 runs in the first 5 innings last night. I don't necessarily think that happens again. But Gilbert's definitely going to have a hard time here, guys. Not used to playing against lineups like this. So best of luck to him. But when we're talking about just 5 runs, I really like our odds here. Especially given the fact that the Astros aren't throwing their best pitcher out there. Throwing Odorizzi out there who's actually struggled lately. 10 runs in his last 3 starts, that's not that good. And the Mariners, like I said, if we get 1 or 2 out of the Mariners, great. Because I think the Astros will definitely cover us in this one. I love it, guys. Take it right there. Over 5 runs in the Astros-Mariners game at -105 odds. Okay, and finally at number 4, we got the New York Yankees -1.5 run line today versus the Minnesota Twins at -110 odds. So we got Maeda here going to the mound for the Twins. 6-4 with a 4.41 ERA. Going up against Garrett Cole. 11-6 with a 3.04 ERA. So for Maeda in his last 3, 0, 3, and 5 for earned runs. For Garrett Cole, 1, 7, and 3. So obviously, guys, right away, if you guys have been following baseball, you guys are probably aware the Yankees are on an 8-game winning streak. They've been playing phenomenal lately. The bats have been heating up in their lineup. The pitching's been solid. Things are really clicking for them. When Brett Gardner starts hitting in their lineup, I'm like, man, they are dangerous. Brett Gardner's starting to hit for that lineup now. And that makes the Yankees really dangerous because they got so many bats. You got Luke Voit, Gary Sanchez, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, Joey Gallo. So many big bats in that lineup, and they're starting to heat up. They're starting to get right at the right time. 17 runs in the last 2 games against the Twins. In the first 2 of this series, they're going for the sweep, and I think they're going to easily get it. They are just, right now, offensively, like I said, they're hot. They got Garrett Cole going to the mound. Now, Cole has been shaky lately, but I think he'll get it right here against the Twins. Twins don't scare me that much offensively. They do rank 12th in runs, which is okay, but Garrett Cole is a dominant pitcher. I expect him to go out and pitch that way, especially at Yankee Stadium. And then when this game gets into the bullpen, guys, the Yankees have a considerable edge there as well. 5th in bullpen ERA for the Yankees, and the Twins are 25th, one of the worst in baseball. So the Yankees just have a statistical edge in just about every category, and if you look at the starting pitching matchup, obviously we're going with Garrett Cole against Maeda. That's a no-brainer. So yeah, roll with the Yankees here, guys. Yankees run line -1.5 versus the Twins at -110 odds for your number 4 pick. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for me and our picks for today. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. Our goal, like I said, is to get to 280 subscribers here by the end of the week. So appreciate all your guys' help out with that. And just wanted to say, guys, also drop your favorite bet down in the comments. Love to hear from you guys. Love to interact with you guys. Had some great call-outs in the comments. So love seeing that kind of stuff. Really awesome to see. We're in this together. We're all trying to beat Vegas. That's the goal. Me and you. You know, we're all trying to get it together. Let's corroborate. Let's get it done. And let's go 4-0 this episode, guys. Let's make all the green. And until next time, that's going to do it for me. We'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Until then, peace.